Hey everyone, welcome back to Thrifty Thursday, the first Thrifty Thursday of 2021. I hope you had a beautiful holiday season, and as we are all working our way through this transitional period, I thought that a craft with the idea of resolutions in mind would be suitable. Today, since one of my resolutions is to be more mindful, I decided to make a craft that is an affirmation jar, because studies have shown that positive affirmations and repetitive positive affirmations have such a good effect on your mindset. It helps you to be more positive and increases your self-worth. So here is a very easy, simple, and very affordable craft to do. So as I mentioned, this craft is incredibly simple. Really all you need is what I'm showing you here. Like you see, a mason jar, that's your main component, a couple pieces of cardstock or paper, whatever you like to use, a pen or a marker, and a pair of scissors. So the first part of this craft, I'm going to take the lid off my jar, and I'm going to take out the little metal part inside, and I'm going to trace a circle that fits the lid on a piece of cardstock. Now that I've traced the lid, I'm going to cut it out. So now I have my paper circle, and what I'm going to do is just take a marker or a pen, and I'm going to write whatever I like on it. But for this, I'm going to write daily affirmation, and I'm just going to write it nicely right here so that I can label my jar. So now that I've written daily affirmation on my little label, and again, you can decorate this however you like. You could print it off on in a nice font on your computer, write it in glitter pen, whatever you like. But now I'm going to take a piece of tape. You can also use glue, and I'm going to just stick it to the lid so that it sticks inside the lid so that I can label my jar. Perfect. So now that it's stuck in there, that's going to be the lid for the jar. And as you can see, it looks pretty bare, but you are 100% free to decorate the jar any way you like. You could take some pretty ribbon or some twine and wrap it around, or take a glitter pen and decorate the jar however you like. But the most important part of the craft is coming up next, which is the actual affirmations. So now what you want to do is take your cardstock and cut it into uniformly sized pieces. I've taken a piece of cardstock already and made these little tiny cards, and this is what I'm going to use to write my affirmations. And the last step basically is to just write your affirmations. What I did was think of ones on my own, but I also did consult a website that gave me a lot of good ideas on positive affirmations. So for example, one that I wrote down is, I accept my emotions and let them serve their purpose. And basically what I'm going to do is fold these all up like so. And I'm going to pop them in the jar. And every day, hopefully I could come up with enough to have one every day, but you could always just have it there for when you need it, when you need a positive kind of kick in your day. You can take one out, and really the purpose is to let it inform your mindset for that day. So say you were having a lot of uncertainty in your professional life and you weren't certain that what you're doing was the right thing. Maybe you got one that said, I am always headed in the right direction. Sometimes all we need is that little bit, that little push. Even words from our own minds can help us become more confident and just recenter and get some perspective, because we could all use a bit more positivity, especially in the day and age that we live. And that's basically it. That's my daily affirmation jar. I'm going to be adding to it, but lots of good stuff in here so far to work on. So yeah. And guys, that's it for the first video of 2021. Positive affirmations. I hope that you implement some of these into your day-to-day. It is going to be a really, really key thing to stay positive in this coming year. I really appreciate you watching, and I will see you next time on Thrifty Thursday. Happy New Year!